class, before we begin, I will first read the prayer. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen and amen. Okay. So, once again, good afternoon. And last time, we discussed the introduction, the factors with regards to the SWOT analysis. Okay? So, today, we are going to discuss the application of the SWOT analysis. So, SWOT analysis application by yours truly, your resident professor, Attorney Alfredo L. Mayol III. Question: who needs a SWOT analysis? So, SWOT analysis is useful for various aspects from the perspective of the following. First, if you are a job holder, okay? You are an employee working inside an organization or a company. Next, if you are a business unit, okay? You are you are the proprietor, okay? The owner, okay, of a business. Next, if you are a company, a corporation. So, this unit or organization or people are the individuals, okay, are the persons where SWOT analysis can be applied, okay. So for purposes of persons class, we will define a person as two types, okay. Under the Philippine law, a person can be a natural person, okay, like you and me, natural person, or a juridical person. So when you say juridical person, it is a corporation, an state, a cooperative, okay, or whatever type of person under the law, okay. So the Philippine law class recognizes a person if he or if that person complies with the requirements of the corporation code, okay. So a corporation is a juridical person. Another, if that person complies with the requirement of the cooperative code in the Philippines, laws regarding cooperative, then that is also a person, a cooperative, okay, a juridical person. Another type is a partnership. It can be considered a limited person, okay, a partnership. So for purposes of our discussion, okay, the term person, let's use it in a generic term, okay, generic term. Either you are a job holder, a natural person, a business unit, a company, okay, a corporation, a cooperative, an estate is another example of a person. So what is an estate, class? When you say estate under the law, so if you are a natural person and then you die, okay, you have reached your natural end. So all your properties, okay, all your belongings, whether tangible or intangible, will be converted into an estate, okay, which is a juridical person, okay. So your properties will become an estate. Personal properties, real properties, okay. So under the law, it is a juridical person. So let us look at the use of SWOT analysis for each in detail. Okay? So if you are a natural person, a job holder, an employee, then how can SWOT analysis be applied to you? So when his supervisor has issues with work output, okay, so you can apply SWOT analysis in this matter, okay. So of course you need to determine the external and internal factors, your strengths and weaknesses, the opportunities, the threats in your work, okay. Next, when you are assigned to a new job, you can assess and apply SWOT analysis. Okay? Another is when you are faced with fresh targets. Okay? Whether it's an opportunity, whether it is a threat. Okay? So you can apply SWOT analysis so that you can make an action plan. You can devise an action plan because always remember, SWOT analysis is a tool. Okay? It is a tool in order to help you solve a problem or a dilemma. Okay? So next, when the job holder seeks to improve his performance on the job, so you can apply SWOT analysis, okay, in order to analyze the situation, in order to be effective, in order to solve a problem, okay, in an organization or a dilemma, okay. Next, if you are a business owner or business unit, you can apply SWOT analysis. First, when the team has not met its target, okay, so you assess the situation, you apply, you analyze the situation, and then make an action plan, okay, so that you can deal with the present problem. Next, when the customer service needs to be improved, okay, so of course, you need to document, do your research, okay, all of these are within the ambit of SWOT analysis, okay, document the weaknesses, document the strength, and then on the other hand, you identify the threats and opportunities, okay, so that you will know how to deal with the dilemma at hand. Next is when launching a new business unit to pursue a new business, okay. And then lastly, when a new team leader is appointed for the business unit. So once again, you can apply your SWOT analysis, okay, in order for you to make an action plan. And of course, take note that your SWOT analysis analysis class is not a one-time use only. Okay? It can be used as future reference. Even though there is no problem yet, you just make a list of your strengths and weaknesses, take note of the opportunities, take note of the threats, okay, for future reference. Okay? Another is the company. How do you utilize SWOT analysis within the company? So, when revenue, cost, and expense and targets are not being achieved, okay, so there is a problem with the result. So, you can apply SWOT analysis, make an action plan in order to deal with these problems at hand. Next, when the market share is declining, okay? Next, when the industry conditions are unfavorable, classic example, the war in Ukraine and Russia. So, conditions like oil, fuel, and raw materials are in decline or unfavorable. Okay? So, the amount or the expenses just for logistics alone is very high. Another is when launching a new business venture. Okay, so there are challenges, especially for new business owners. Okay, so roll your mouse over the "Did you know" icon. Okay, so what's this? So did you know SWOT analysis is useful and is not limited to only profit-seeking organizations. Okay, so this tool class is not limited only to solve the problem of profit, but on a holistic level. Okay, because you will identify your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of your company. So, it can be used, okay, again and again. Even if there is no problem, it can be used as reference in the future. So, SWOT analysis may be used in any decision-making situation when a desired end state or objective has been defined. Hence, it can also be used for decision making in non-profit organizations, okay? Governmental units and for individuals, okay? Because the SWOT analysis class is not limited only to a certain industry or company, okay? Even if you are a natural person, you can apply SWOT analysis. If you are a juridical person, whether a government unit, a private institution, a non-government entity, then SWOT analysis can be applied. Okay? SWOT analysis may also be used in pre-crisis planning and preventive crisis management. So like what I said earlier, even though if there is no problem yet, okay, in the present, SWOT analysis can be made for future reference. Okay? A pre-preventive measure. SWOT analysis may also be used in creating a recommendation during a viability study or a survey. Okay? So what are the real-life example of SWOT analysis? Let us now take a look at a real-life example to understand SWOT analysis. Okay. So, for example, a company in the United States, Walmart, okay, one of the biggest corporation in the world, probably the biggest, okay, because the owners in Walmart are I think, the richest also in the globe. So Walmart Stores Incorporated, also known as Walmart, is an American multinational retail corporation. Walmart includes chains of large discount department stores and warehouse stores. According to the Fortune Global 500 list in 2012, Walmart is the world's third largest public corporation. Okay, so it is a very rich corporation. Okay, Fortune 500 list Walmart as the third largest public corporation. It is also the biggest private employer in the world with over 2 million employees. Can you believe that? A single corporation holding a 2 million employees. Okay? It's like the population of Cebu. Okay? And it's the largest retailer in the world. Now, let us look at the basic SWOT analysis of Walmart. Okay? So bear in mind, class, when you conduct SWOT analysis, first, identify or take note of the internal and external factors. Okay? We have discussed that before. And then apply the different quadrants in order to have a SWOT matrix. Okay? So the purpose of this is to have an action plan in order to aid you in your decision making in facing a dilemma or a problem. Okay? So let's take Walmart Corporation as an example. Okay? So first, identify the internal factors, the strengths and the weaknesses. So what are the strengths of Walmart? Walmart. It is a powerful retail brand and good reputation. Okay, so one of its strengths, the brand, because it is one of the biggest retail store in the world. So of course, the brand or the customers are very loyal due to its good reputation. Another strength provides value for money. So the product are very good. Okay? So it's worth the money you will shed is worth it. Next, wide range of products because it is a very big retail store. So multiple products can be found there. Probably it is a one-stop shop for shoppers. And then efficient procurement. Of course, they have a system for procurement because they are an established company. Substantial growth over recent years, experience of global expansion, a multinational company, of course, they have global expansion. Good use of information technology to support its international logistic system. Focus strategy for human resource management and development. Okay, considering that they are number one in employment. Okay, they have at least 2 million employees in the entire world. Okay, so these are the strengths that you need to document if you are Walmart. Okay, the other hand, you also identify and take note of the weaknesses. Okay? Because it is a large corporation, there are challenges. First, control problems due to its sheer size of being the world's largest grocery retailer. Okay? Next, despite its IT advantages, it faces some weak areas due to huge span of control. Okay? Because of the wide or because of this sheer size class, okay, control sometimes is very challenging. Lacks focus unlike some of its competitors due to various products across many sectors. Because the company is very big, it needs many products, okay, for the public. So of course, they don't focus on a certain product. So in a way, it is a disadvantage. Next weakness, the company is global, but it only has a presence in relatively few countries worldwide. Okay, so even though in US, I think they have more than 700 stores, but in other part of the world, okay, they don't have any expansion. Okay, so those are the weaknesses. Now, after identifying the internal factors, identify also the external factors, okay? The opportunities and threats. So, the opportunities to take over, merge with, or form strategic alliances with other global retailers, okay? For example, because they don't have presence in other countries, maybe they want to merge, okay? So, it is an opportunity to have a presence in that country. Okay? Another focus on specific markets such as Europe. Okay, because right now they only focus in the Americas. And then opportunities for future business in expanding consumer markets such as China and India. Okay? India and China being one of the population rich countries. Okay, I think China over a billion, India also over a billion population, and in coming years, I know India will surpass China in terms of population alone. Okay, so looking for new locations and different store types. Okay, these are the opportunities. Next, in the other hand, the threats of Walmart is exposure to threats of political problems in local countries that Walmart operates in. Okay, regulations. Okay, governmental policies. Okay, for example, Walmart is into retail store. In their food, okay, there must be um, it must be regulated by the FDA, for example, Food and Drugs Authority in the Philippines, okay, and other regulatory agencies and bodies. So this is considered a threat. Next, being the constant target of competition, of course, because it's very big, more often than not, other competitors will attack Walmart, okay, locally and globally due to its being number one in the world. And then competition due to lowered manufacturing costs, due to outsourcing to low-cost regions of the world, and then price competition, which results in price deflation in some ranges. Okay, so these are the threats. So remember, you document all this class. So to come up with a SWOT analysis matrix. Okay, so this is the SWOT analysis of Walmart. Another big, huge company class is McDonald's. Okay? So, we will make a SWOT analysis with regards to McDonald's company. Okay? So, McDonald's Corporation or McDonald's is the world's largest chain of hamburger fast food restaurant. Okay? It's very common to see McDonald's everywhere. Even I, before in college, used to study at McDonald's. Okay? It serves around 68 million customers daily. Can you imagine? 68 million. Okay? Some countries doesn't even reach 10 million population. But McDonald's, they serve 68 million customers every day, 24/7, all over the world. A McDonald's restaurant is operated by a franchisee, an affiliate, or the corporation itself. The corporation's revenues come from rent, royalties, and fees paid by the franchisees, as well as sales in the company-operated restaurants. So this is how they gain profit, okay, through rent, through payment of royalties, and other fees. Now, let us examine McDonald Corporation and apply SWOT analysis, okay? So once again, the internal and external factors so that you can come up with the matrix so that if there is a problem in the future or in the present, you can deal with the problem, okay? You can make an action plan, a course of action. So what are the strengths of McDonald's? Ranks very high on Fortune magazine's most admired list. Is one of the loved corporation in the world, okay? According to Fortune 500 magazine. It is community-oriented because it is a fast food chain. Global operations all over the world, okay? So, globally, anywhere in the world, you can find McDonald's. You can eat at McDonald's. Cultural diversity in the foods. Excellent location. Assembly line operation, use of top quality products. Okay, so these are the strengths of McDonald Corporation as an entity. Okay. The other hand, the weaknesses are the following. Failed the pizza test market, thus limiting the ability to compete with pizza providers, okay? Because their main product is burger, so of course, they cannot compete with pizza provider. So it is considered a weakness. Next, high training costs due to high turnover of their employees. Next, minimal concentration on organic food because it is a fast food chain. So, more often than not, organic food can't be found. Little to none organic food. Not much variation in seasonal product, okay? Because, of course, the product of McDonald's is already there. Even if it's summer, it's winter, okay, any time of the year you can buy its product. It's not seasonal. Next, quality concerns due to franchise operations. And then focuses on burgers, fried foods, which are not healthier options for their customers. Okay, so these are considered weaknesses of McDonald's Corporation. So the external factors, opportunities are the following. Opening more joint ventures, okay, because it is a very large corporation. They can have joint ventures, for example, with Walmart, our example earlier. So they can have joint venture with Walmart so that in every Walmart store, there is also a McDonald's fast food chain. Okay? Next, being more responsive to healthier options. Okay? They can have products which are healthier also. It's an opportunity for them. Next, advertising Wi-Fi services in the branch. Okay? Because of course, McDonald's being a fast food chain, there are many students who eat at McDonald's. They are there not just to eat, but to study. Okay? Just like me before. I usually order a food at McDonald's and then buy French fries. And I would not eat the food. It will take time, probably 2 to 3 hours, because while I eat, okay, the fries, I read the books. Okay. Next, expanding on the advertising on being more socially responsible. Next, expansion of business into newly developed parts of the world. Okay, just like Walmart. They have no presence in other parts of the world. And then open products up to allergen-free options such as peanut free. Okay, so in their menu, they can change. It's an opportunity to change because their image is a fast food chain store. On the other hand, what are the threats with regards to McDonald's? Marketing strategies that entice people from small children to adult. Okay, lawsuits for offering unhealthy foods. Okay, these are threats. Contamination risks that include the threat of E. coli containments. Because it is a food class, so there are preparation which can contaminate, especially when it is prepared by hand. So the vast amount of fast food restaurants that open as competition. Okay, so there are many competitions with regards to fast food also. Wendy's, Jollibee, and so on and so forth. Downturn in economy affecting the capability of consumer spending, focus on healthier dieting by the consumers. Okay, so you need to document all these external and internal factors in order to have a matrix. Take note all of these things so that you can devise an action plan in order to address a problem. Or if there is no problem, you can use the matrix for future analysis or for the future. Okay? So do you have any questions, class, with regards to the application of SWOT analysis? If there is none, I will turn off the recording.